Stefon Diggs officially being a free agent and leaving the New England Patriots with Kayshon Boutte, Kyle Williams, Efton Chisholm, and Pop Douglas. They're in a position where they need to go and bring in some sort of alpha wide receiver. Now, the good news is there's like 4 or 5 different guys on the market that could potentially be coming to New England. So we're going to talk about all of those guys, and I want to show you and tell you who I believe the best are. Now, before we dive into the video, I would like you guys to comment down below, who do you think would be the best fit? But also, who do you think is the most realistic option for the New England Patriots? With that being said, let's dive in. In free agency, I'm going to be honest. I thought there was 3 guys that maybe they could go after, but I'm going to be honest, I think there's only 2. I think Alec Pierce and Mike Evans. Now, both of these guys are very similar in the sense that they are nasty in 50-50 situations, what we like to call yes-no reads, okay? Drake May would benefit so much having a guy that he could just throw the ball up to, and he makes those 50-50s more like 70-30s. Either or would be a great fit. Alec Pierce probably a little bit more expensive, but younger. Mike Evans, probably a 1, maybe 2-year deal. Less money than Alec Pierce, but does a very similar thing for the offense. And I think both of these guys would be huge. Let's start with Alec Pierce. What's crazy about Alec Pierce is he had the trust of every quarterback on the roster. I mean, every single quarterback that played, whether it's Daniel Jones or Phillip Rivers or the young quarterback that they acquired recently, right? All of them loved this. I think it was Riley Leonard, right? But right here, you're going to see this post route. You're going to see a dig over the middle. You're going to see a go ball down the right sideline with Michael Pittman. And what you're going to see here, the safety is going to slightly bite down and then break back. You're going to throw into a double team post down the field. And watch what Alec Pierce is able to do with this thing. I don't think the Patriots had a guy like this. Maybe you could argue Kayshon Boutte for a second there was that guy. But I think Boutte is a lot better. Not in these situations where he's got to go up and get a jump ball here over 2 defenders, comes down with the touchdown. Alec Pierce is that guy, and there's so much film. If you guys want me to make a specific video on a certain wide receiver or a certain fit, I can do that. Let me know in the comments. But Alec Pierce, man, I'm telling you right now, he would be a dream scenario in this offense with Drake May. And before we even dive any further, hit the like button if you think one of these wide receivers, Alec Pierce, Mike Evans, or maybe 2 of the trade targets will end up being a Patriot. Also, make sure you are subscribed if you are new. It is free. Let's keep going. Now, Mike Evans is very similar, man. He's got a one-on-one situation here. He's going to start off by running what looks like to be a corner, and then he's going to break it to the outside. All we're trying to do is motion Godwin to the inside, move these DBs, and create a one-on-one matchup down the field with Mike Evans. I mean, again, he is going to demoralize DBs in one-on-one situations. If you don't play with 2 high safeties, they will make you pay, okay? And this is something New England didn't have in their offense last year. You didn't always have to be in 2 high because they didn't have guys that could absolutely moss people. You had a Mike Evans. Now, if you don't play in 2 high, guess what? They're going to throw the ball up. And right here, you see Baker Mayfield drop back. Let me actually move my screen over here. He's going to just throw this thing up in the air, man. Allow your guy to go up and get it. And look at Mike Evans. Just mosses the guy. Goes up, overpowers him, and gets a big-time catch. Now, the thing about Mike Evans and Alec Pierce, by the way, both of them, really add the sense of needing 2 high safeties, okay? But what that does for your offense is open up the box for you to have the numbers in the run game for Ramondre and or Travion Henderson. So adding a 50-50 ball receiver like a Mike Evans or Alec Pierce, I mean, drastically not only improves your passing offense, but actually makes your run offense even more dominant, if I'm being honest. Now, A.J. Brown is a very similar type of player, but adds a lot more versatility. He's not your 50-50 ball receiver, but sometimes he can be. And right here, he's going to motion to the opposing side. He's going to get a matchup versus a safety in Josh Metellus. Right, you see 2 rotating over Isaiah Rodgers, but they actually switched this thing. And once that Jalen Hurts realizes this happens, he's going to scan right. Nothing's really open. Scan left. Sees he's got a matchup here. Safety bites down on the in route. Right, so we've got this matchup. You're going to see Jalen Hurts like, hey, get up the field. Go, okay? Now, A.J. Brown can be a quarterback's best friend at times because of his ability to kind of reroute in certain situations. And right here ends up picking up a nice 37-yard touchdown down the left sideline in a matchup that he liked, right? But he's not in the sense, he's not like a Mike Evans or an Alec Pierce where it's like, okay, you got one-on-one, let me throw that thing up there all the time, right? But he's more of a route runner at times, right? He can make plays after the catch. So maybe adds a little bit more versatility to your offense, if I'm being honest. But then you have people complain about not getting the ball. I think A.J. Brown could be one of those guys. But who knows? I mean, I think A.J. Brown would be a great fit. You got DJ Moore, who's more of a route runner, more of a guy that fits in the Josh McDaniels offense where get the ball out early to him, allow him make plays in space after the catch, but also is good at finding the hole of a defense. And for example, this play right here, they're going to be in this cover 3. We're going to see guys drop back. You're going to see this guy get over here to the flats. You're going to see a couple of guys drop back into, curls over the middle and then flats, right? So as we drop back here, we're going to see rotation from the defense. So boom, first thing you're going to notice, again, this guy's getting out to the flats. This guy's dropping back into like a little curl. We got cover 3 here. You got your flat here. Another hook curl here. So we're going to get this up the middle, take away that deep middle safety. We are going to get this down the right sideline to take away the outside boundary corner. And from there, we're kind of just running like this little seam route up the middle with DJ Moore. He ends up breaking wide open, acting like he's going to the corner, breaking over the middle, wide open, easy touchdown. DJ Moore offers you a lot more of what they would expect in a Josh McDaniels type of offense, if I'm being honest. He's not bad in one-on-one situations either, especially when you want to run the football. You come out in 13 personnel, 1 running back, 3 tight ends on the field. Like, we are trying to sell to this defense that we are running the football. And if DJ Moore is your lone wide receiver in 13 personnel, you can actually be really good at times, especially if you can get these 2 eye safeties to bite down on the run. You create this one-on-one opportunity down the field on a deep side post. Ultimately, he could be your guy that goes up and makes a big-time catch in a big-time moment, right? Take a look at this play here. They're going to fake the run. You see both guys bite up. Now, DJ Moore is behind the defense. He's got a one-on-one situation to the left side or to the top side of the field versus the DB. So Caleb Williams steps up in the pocket, launches this thing down the field, and DJ Moore goes and gets it for a touchdown. So, listen, if I'm being honest, I think DJ Moore makes the most sense for the New England Patriots. I think he would be a cheaper option to trade for than an A.J. Brown, one. And then if you look at the free agents, I think those guys could be really good in terms of adding a new dynamic to the offense that we haven't really seen before with Josh McDaniels in a while. So that could be huge. But who do you guys think would be the best? Who do you guys think would be the best fit for this New England Patriots offense? Mike Evans, Alec Pierce, A.J. Brown, DJ Moore? Let me know in the comments. Hit the like button, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.